to write a good book review. ISC students of classes 11 and 12 go through this session and you will learn how to write a good book review. In today's session, I am following the total English book review format and I am going to review Ruskin Bond's The Room on the Roof. Go and read this book if possible. Before starting today's main topic, I am going to give you a brief plot summary of The Room on the Roof so that you can connect with whatever I am saying, the storyline in brief. The protagonist of this novel is Rusty. He is a 16 years old Anglo-Indian boy. He lives in Dehradun. He lives with his uncle because his parents are dead. The name of his uncle is Mr. Harrison. So what kind of a relationship? It's Rusty versus uncle. There is no love. There is no warmth, there is no affection between the two. Rusty feels suffocated. He rebels against Mr. Harrison and he runs away from his house. He befriends Somi, Ranbir, Indian boys. Somi, Ranbir and Rusty has mixed heritage, his mixed lineage, mixed identity because he is an Anglo-Indian boy. He befriends Indians like Somi and Ranbir. He gets a job at Mr. Kapoor's house. His job is to teach Kishan English tutor of Kishan. And as he grows, as he learns, he falls in love with Meena. Who is Meena? Meena is Kishan's mother. But Meena dies. Her premature death comes as a shocker to our Rusty. So there is love, there is loss, there is separation in the narrative. But Rusty must confront his identity and he must make choices about his future. Ending is significant. So the opening of the novel is significant. The ending is also significant and it leaves a lasting impression on the readers. What will happen to our Rusty? Now, let's move on to the discussion, the book review. But before that, I would like to give you some tips and tricks to score well in your book review section. Dear students, choose any book of your choice, preferably an English book. It must not be there in your syllabus. And a book which you have recently read, not necessarily a book which has been published recently. Avoid controversy of all kinds and present your ideas, your thoughts in a logical and coherent way. Refer to scenes, dialogues, plot summary, characters in your book review properly. Come on, let's begin. Dear students, do subscribe to our channel and also like, share and comment, tap the bell icon. Check the description box or the pinned comment section for all important video links related to your ISC syllabus. I am following the total English book review format in this session. The Room on the Roof, author Ruskin Bond. Leave one line and then give all the necessary details and start. Written when Ruskin Bond was just 17, The Room on the Roof, 1956, a relatable and poignant Bildungsroman, chronicles the adventures of a 16-year-old orphan Anglo-Indian boy Rusty who runs away from home. In the introductory statement, there are many key points which I must highlight. The Room on the Roof, published in the year 1956. Another important piece of information, Ruskin Bond was just 17 years of age when he wrote this book. Relatable, poignant. Now use such key words and expressions in your book review. Check the book review key expressions and words shorts. Go to the pinned comment section and you will get it. Relatable, poignant. All these words are new words probably, but they are associated with books and book review. So use these terms and expressions and the examiner will be impressed. Bildungsroman, the genre. It is a literary genre focusing on the psychological and moral development of a protagonist, typically from childhood to adulthood. It is a story of education and growth. Here we have Rusty, the protagonist, and his adolescence phase, and then he grows and he learns new meaning of life. So this novel chronicles another key word, the adventures of 16-year-old orphan Anglo-Indian boy Rusty. Along the way, the protagonist, another key term to be used in your book review, makes deep, abiding friendships, experiences love, heartbreak, and acquires life-enriching experiences with his coming-of-age journey. So this is a coming-of-age novel. The genre: The Forbidden Bazaar, quotations now. The Chaat Shop, The Water Tank, Holi, Somi, Ranbir, Mr. Kapoor all play an important role in Rusty's life. I have read this book thoroughly, and here I am giving relevant textual references in order to uplift, enhance the quality of my book review. All play an important role in Rusty's life. Consisting of 23 chapters, this timeless classic, so I am just highlighting all the key terms and expressions, explores the theme now: adolescence, identity, and human relationships. So the plot summary, the genre, the theme, everything must be there in your book review. Set in Dehradun, the setting. It provides insight into the social and cultural dynamics of post-colonial India, a critical analysis. Post-colonial India. It draws from Bond's own experiences, autobiographical elements present in the novel. Rusty has to live with his guardian, Mr. Harrison, in the claustrophobic European part of Dehradun. He is afraid of the man, ready to do as his guardian wished. Again, textual reference. This strained relationship is the external conflict of the narrative. Conflict of the narrative. So, conflict, narrative, serves as a catalyst for Rusty's journey towards self-discovery. The episode where Rusty rebels against and hits Mr. Harrison marks a breaking point, escalates a conflict, and contributes to Rusty's personal growth. Another critical analysis. Here I have blended both plot summary as well as critical analysis with textual references in order to write this book review. Observe another thing. See, I am continuously changing paragraphs. Always change paragraphs. So, let me just adjust. I'm changing paragraphs. Keep changing paragraphs. One paragraph for one aspect and then move on to the next aspect. There must be a smooth transition from one aspect to another, and avoid repetition, avoid spelling mistakes, and use punctuation marks properly. So this is how you must write a good book review. Another paragraph. Meena, Rusty's love interest, contributes to his development. She dies, her character adds depth and complexity to the narrative. Another important character, Kishan. Kishan and Rusty relationship. Kishan and Rusty are both refugees from the world, each other's shelter. The tie of friendship and brotherhood between them makes Rusty return to the room on the roof. A powerful symbol of the novel. This is a novel. representing Rusty's aspirations, inner world, his desire for autonomy, independence, freedom, and self-expression. So the psychological complexity of Rusty as a character. The title now captures the essence of the novel. I have tried to highlight many key points associated with books, stories, and a good book review. Go and watch the short. I have uploaded a short ISC book review writing, keywords and expressions. Go and watch that. Grappling with the complexities of life, love, loss, Rusty gains a deeper understanding of himself and the world around him. The external conflict is Mr. Harrison versus Rusty, and the internal conflict, the complexities of life, love, loss. The ending is thought-provoking. Again, key words and expressions. Ending, thought-provoking. See how I have learnt new words and how I have used those words in my book review. Leaves a lasting impression. Very, very important. Specific words and expressions. The language. Coherent logical presentation and the language of expression is very essential for a student of class 11 or 12. The first person narrative, the narrative technique now. Again, I am changing paragraphs. The first person narrative, the stream of consciousness style contribute to the novel's emotional resonance and character development. Specific words and expressions. This is going to impress the examiner 100%. What is a stream of consciousness novel? A stream of consciousness novel uses a narrative style that mirrors the flow of a character's thoughts and feelings as they occur in their mind. In this particular novel, in The Room on the Roof, we dwell, we go deep, we delve deep into the inner world of Rusty. Stream of consciousness style. Bond's storytelling is lucid and realistic, steeped in Indianness. While limited character development, again, another point to be remembered. Highlight a few shortcomings, 3-4 shortcomings. While no work is perfect, dear students, so try to highlight a few shortcomings, drawbacks. While limited character development, simple plot, lack of conflict resolution are some drawbacks, the novel remains an influential work in Indian literature. Ultimately, try to end on a positive note. Ultimately, recommend the book. It is highly recommended. Very, very important. A timeless classic, a literary gem, highly recommended. One of the very best of Ruskin, Bond. Perfect. This is how I have written my book review. 300 words. Here I have used 322 words. I have counted the number of words. If you are using this material, do a little bit of editing and you are good to go.